some of the greatest of all time.
Well, Kane may be amateur-proof. Jack will get his chance. He can take the world's largest athlete to school right now.
There is the #1 contender to the world's heavyweight champion. The action has stopped, and here comes the Big Show.
As if Swagger didn't have enough to worry about with Kane in the ring. Now he has to look at the #1 contender, the Big Show.
Listen, you can bet that Big Show knows exactly what he just did, interrupting the flow of this match. And Big Show's coming over here. You know what? I'm going to give my chair up to the Big Show. You can take that one, sir. Okay.
#1 contender joining us here on commentary.
Whoa! Jack Swagger with a wise strategy, looking to jumpstart this match. Show, what do you think of that? That's what you're going to have to deal with, the world's heavyweight champion. Show.
There's not much I can say about Swagger other than the fact that he's a great athlete. He's currently the world heavyweight champion. I'm watching how aggressive he is with Kane, which is one of the reasons why I want to get closer here. I want to see how Swagger attacks Big Mouth. He's got to be careful about Kane because you see how explosive Kane is. You know, Swagger, I mean, you know, he's talking a lot of trash, but he's backing it up. I mean, you know, he's intelligent, he's a good athlete, but I don't know. I kind of put experience on my side, I think.
Mr. Show, Big.
Yes.
How will you defend against Jack Swagger's amateur abilities?
Hold on, as Kane's going for a
Kane.
cover here.
There you go.
And Swagger
shoulder up. Very close. Size and weight. I mean, all that stuff that Swagger knows how to do is great for people when he's competing against people his own size. All that stuff doesn't apply to me. That's the hard lesson he's going to find out.
And Swagger going to go low here on Kane.
Yeah. He is athletic, though. He really is. See how aggressive he is in that front face lock?
How would you get out of that if it were you in that case?
I would let him put it on me.
That's a good answer, sir.
Simple way to counter move is not to let it be put on you.
Are you concerned at all about Jack Swagger's amateur background? He obviously prevents some obstacles other athletes don't present.
Of course, I'm concerned about all aspects of his amateur background. I mean, you'd have to be an idiot, complete idiot, not to be concerned about that.
Right now, Kane has Swagger hung up on the top rope. Not a good place to be when you're facing the big red monster.
Yeah, the big red machine. He's the deal. Former tag team partner of mine, too.
Big Show, let me formally welcome you here to Friday Night Smackdown. What was your reaction when you were drafted from Raw?
What is this here? Is this a...
Swagger!
Okay, that was nice. That was nice. I like to see if Swagger's got the guts for those high-risk maneuvers like that.
Now, could this be... I'm sorry, sir, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. What are you talking about?
Thank you so much. Could this be an indication of what Swagger can do against a larger opponent? That's one of the reasons why Swagger's in there with Kane.
That's one of the reasons why I'm here seeing this firsthand. Now, what happened here?
Swagger walks right into two clotheslines from Kane, who's decided to turn this into a very physical contest.
Kane's all about being physical and mean, you know. That's
sidewalk slam.
Nice sidewalk slam. That's unique.
Hook in the leg.
See, that's what I was studying about Swagger. He went to that top rope trying to get some kind of an advantage with a high-risk maneuver. That's something that, you know, if I do wind up in trouble, I need to be conscious of the fact that Swagger will go to the top. But he can't fly like the big red machine, though.
Can you do this?
Speaking of trouble,
what Kane is doing?
Striker, come on. You know I'm an athlete. I'm the largest athlete in the world. I can do anything. I'm not tooting my own horn.
No.
I could jump off the top rope. I'd probably put a hole in the ring, but I could jump off the top rope.
Haven't you done that once before? Didn't you break
Yes, I broke the ring. Vince made me pay for it, too.
Hey,
there we go. This is it right here.
Now, this isn't whipping a bull in the pen. I mean, can you knock Jack Swagger out?
I've knocked him out before, Striker. I'll knock him out again.
We saw you knock out Jericho, Miz, and Edge last week.
That turnbuckle is exposed throughout all of this. We've missed out on that, and Jack Swagger is taking advantage. Look at the ribs of Kane pressed against the steel.
And you could see Swagger was being told by the referee to release the hold. He did not do that.
You see Swagger was smart enough to take advantage of that right there, and that's something you got to be careful. I mean, he's dangerous.
I don't know if Swagger heard the official. Maybe Swagger was frustrated, but...
Cheating's cheating.
Or is it intentional? Is he sending a message to you? How can we miss you? You're sitting right here.
Swagger's not done yet. Oh! And a big boot from Swagger. who has leveled the big red monster.
This is a disqualification, correct?
Yes,
the match is over.
The match
is over. So that's just part of Jack Swagger's meanness.
Here is your winner by disqualification, Kane!
Well, Jack Swagger wants the world to know exactly who he is. Jack Swagger
is the World Heavyweight Champion.
Dangerously close to us.
That's our Smackdown champion right there, Jack Swagger. Oh, don't do that. Okay, you want a party.
Never turn your back on a monster. And what is on the demented mind of Kane?
Why don't you go ask?
Swagger back into those injured ribs and right into the steel ring post.
Perhaps we should ask what's on the demented mind of Jack Swagger.
And from behind, Big Show has that massive power around the throat of Jack Swagger and a choke slam right through our announce table.
Could this be the champion's fate come over the limit when Jack Swagger faces the #1 contender, the largest athlete in the world, the Big Show?
Well, it's clear by what we saw tonight, the Big Show is ready to take Swagger over the limit in 2 weeks. Will we have a new World Heavyweight Champion crowned in the Motor City? We'll find out at Over the Limit.
Well, there you see Jack Swagger took his eyes off of Kane. It's all about the sights and sounds as Swagger turns it around. Listen. Kane's shoulder off the steel ring post. But again, Jack turned around.
Swagger turned his back on the Big Show, and that's not a good idea. Will Swagger's championship reign end in 2 weeks? If tonight is any indication, the All-American American is in big trouble.